This is a controller board a customer sent in with a very dim display. Unless I remove the front cover and turn off the lights, you can't see anything that's displayed on screen. So I'm gonna show you how to go from this to this, and I'm gonna show you every step of the way. First, let's go ahead and remove the plastic cover. My name's Nick. I started Nick's Electronics Repair about a decade ago, and since then we've fixed over 26,000 devices. Now, if you've done any research at all, you probably came across a few forum posts that say you should replace the capacitors on your controller board. Trust me, I've replaced every capacitor. That's not gonna fix your dim display. The answer is simpler. You have to just replace your display. Now, these displays were actually not available for sale until now. I was able to get a company to remanufacture these, and now we've made them available for small businesses and DIYers. If you're trying to fix your controller board yourself, we'll have these available on our website. That'll be linked down below. We're gonna flip the board over to the back side, and we're gonna pay special attention to these areas first. Starting with the top left side, we're gonna put our desolder braid against the pins and press the iron against it. I have my iron set to 450 Celsius, which is very high and means I don't want to keep my iron against the pins or the board for too long or I will damage it. Let's move over to the top right pins. Same process, I'm placing the braid against the pins and pressing with my iron. Then I'll do the same to the other side. And these pins are also now loose. If I did a good job, we should be able to lift the top side of the display off the board. Now let's do the bottom pins. We're going to follow the same process as before. I'm going to place my desolder braid against the pins, starting at the bottom side, and work my way down all the pins. Now this desolder wick, it does have flux in it. If I keep using the same section for more than 3 to 5 seconds, I'll have burnt all the flux in it, so it becomes less effective the more I use it. This is why even though I haven't absorbed a lot of solder, I'll keep working my way down a 1/4 inch every 3 to 5 seconds or so. This way I'm using a fresh spot with new flux. Using my tweezers, I'm just going to push the pins around to make sure they can freely move around. If they can, then I did a good job, properly desoldered them, and if not, then I need to pass over them with the desolder braid again. All right, if we flip the controller board, we should now be able to remove the display. If we look at our new display and compare it to the old one, we can see a few differences. The most obvious is I don't have the pins at the top, whereas I have 6 on the original. That's normal, and that's just because those pins at the top aren't actually used at all. They're just for support. Next, at the bottom, it looks like we have fewer pins. We have 2 and 2 on each of the ends instead of 3. Again, same thing. It's because we don't need all of them. Now, because we are missing our top support pins, what we're going to do is use this double-sided sticky pad, which will be provided with the displays we have for sale, and that'll provide that support. I'm going to place it on the right side of the IC here and remove the wax paper. And I'm going to line up my display with the markings on the board. Now, as I'm placing down the display, I do need to make sure I'm lined up correctly. Once it connects with the sticky pad, it becomes very hard to make adjustments. Okay, I'm gonna connect our controller board back to power and we'll see what we get. Wow, that's so much brighter. We can actually see the display now. Look how bright that is. Let's put it back together real quick, show you the final product. Look how much better this is. If we contrast with what we had originally, if you want to fix your oven and get a bright display just like this one, like I said, we have those available for sale now, and those are going to be on our website, which I'll link in the description down below. If you are not comfortable with the soldering work and you'd rather send it in for us to fix, we also have that as a service available. Again, that'll also be linked in the description down below.